I was writing the script for a different video, a theory, but I wasn't really feeling it. And so I went on to social media in order to see the Pokemon Day announcement because I got a notification. But I ended up also seeing this. This is a rumor, or they call it a rumor, just like the other 1,000 ones that make it online every single day, posted by the same usual accounts. It is actually a screenshot from the VP board on 4chan, a board focused on talking about Pokemon mixed with the usual anonymous board debauchery. Is it fake? Well, you can't really be 100% sure, as there were a handful of times during the last 15 years or so where those posts had some truth to them, or there were very good guesses. But most of the time, 99.99999 and so on and so forth, everything is fake. They are predictions or wishes disguised as the real deal. But for some in the community, it is important that they continue. And they work very hard to make sure that things stay that way. So hey, I'm not so a strainer, and I'm gonna rant for a little. Let's get into it. First of all, you know the deal here. I do not cover leaks or rumors, I talk about my views on Pokemon and make theories or discuss yours, always giving credit. And that isn't changing. Today's video isn't me starting to do that. I just feel like Pokemon Day is so close and it's good to have this conversation now. And so, today we're talking about a vicious cycle that has been moving at an unprecedented pace in the last few years, creating a flood of false content and lack of creativity being pushed forward through what is just pretty much clickbait without a payoff. Clickbait is important, the word that's gained a huge negative connotation in the last few years, but in YouTube terms, it just means creating a thumbnail, a title, or a hook that makes people click on your content. Then, it's important that what you promised is in the video or in the piece of content that you're making. That's how clickbait is done well. For example, I don't cover leaks, but if I did and my title promised you leaks, then I would make sure to not give you a 4chan post or a Twitter tweet or post or whatever they're called now. I would make sure to give you something somewhat confirmed. And if my title promised you a rumor, then I would make sure that I would give you something coming from a reliable source as well. Also, like, subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, and so on and so forth. Let's carry on. Today, that's not the focus. So what I said I'd do is not the case right now. What you have right now is various prominent accounts and creators planting the seeds for them to reap so they can continue to make content. Like I said, it's a vicious cycle. They know the sources aren't reliable, even the ones that were are not anymore. But that's how they built their whole thing. They need them to continue. So they create them in a way. It was always a problem and exactly the reason why I made the channel in the first place, but it only grew stronger during this year without any Pokemon news. Since there wasn't any official stuff coming from Pokemon, people that relied on that flow of information to make content, they had to find a way to keep their channels alive. A reduced schedule, a change in content, many did that even if it felt impossible sometimes to come up with new ideas and burnout seemed to be always around the corner. But many others just took to 4chan and Twitter and started reposting things over and over and disguising them as leaks and rumors. You know exactly the people I'm talking about, and there's no need in saying names, but they continue to do this over and over. They're still doing it, they're still reposting. And they're still reposting because that makes people create more of them. It got to the point where it's hard to find a video in the theory/speculation niche where there isn't the word leak or rumor in the title, or hearing/reading the word Riddler in the first 30 seconds, or seeing a screenshot of a 4chan post. It's honestly pushing me away from watching Pokemon videos in this niche. Why are so many creators not creating? There is so much amazing talent in the Pokemon community, and we see and listen to that from artists every single day. They're popular. But there's also so many creators on YouTube expressing their art, their feelings, their love for this franchise in every video. People with maybe a couple hundred subscribers or a couple thousand. People who you'd find out about in the Wants to Battle tag from Lore Keeper Toby, like Pokemon Ecology, who I still watch to this day, or Elite Trainer Kenway, who made so many cool, time-consuming projects, but everyone is drowned by people whose only love is for the attention that they get. These people's communities are much larger than mine, and if my small community has so many people with so many cool ideas, I'm 100% sure that theirs are filled with that, and they would have no shortage of content if they simply worked with them. And they do, but it's not enough, not for them. They want more and more and more. It's all about quantity and quantity and quantity. People won't be baited to click on new prediction for Pokemon Day from our Discord, but they will be baited to click on new rumor or leak from 4chan. They need the wheel to keep on turning, even if that means that the whole niche is suffering because of that. It's not about creating hype, it's not about having fun, it's about seeing those green check marks on your YouTube studio or that 1 out of 10. It's really just content for the sake of content, and it sucks that some people that weren't like that became like that. It sucks that it very likely will end up being the future of speculation and theories on social media. A sea of screenshots and 20 minutes of slow reading the post with the value added being basically, that's cool, and barely anything else. A world where if you do not want to watch or interact with something like that, you're gonna have to look really deep for creators that do not do that, as you kinda already have to. This video is not about me as a creator. I'm very comfortable with the position I have on YouTube, and I'm having a blast just creating and discussing Pokemon with every single one of you. This video is about me as part of the community. This video is about me as a viewer, as a watcher of Pokemon content. This video is about how creativity in the YouTube sphere or the Twitter/X sphere when it comes to theories and speculation, it's just going down the drain. Or it isn't, but you'd think it is. Why would someone create something, work on a theory, make a video, post something, only for then someone to come, even if falsely, and say that what they said is wrong because they saw Riddler something doing something, or big creator posting a screenshot of something? How demoralizing is it for someone that loves Pokemon theories to finally work up the courage to make their own and post it online and just have some fun with people, to see someone just taking a screenshot, posting it, see a lot of people interact with that because they believe that that is something, that means something, when it is meaningless and all you did is just buried under it? How many incredible creators have we lost because of that? I found myself watching less and less Pokemon content on YouTube, specifically in this niche, and being disappointed every single time I tried to. Same thing with other forms of social media. If it wasn't for the amazing artists in the Pokemon community, I would only check it for official stuff. I hope a change happens, but honestly, I don't believe it will. But hey, that is all the rant I have for you today. Thank you so much for listening to me and watching as well, and I'll see you all on the next one with a theory. But before I go, I want to thank my YouTube members Dash Plays and Gatsy, and Twitch subscribers Anubis here, Lazarix and Zanes 222 for going that extra mile. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much.